So that was the first question. And the next one I have is I got a direct message from Alex on Instagram, and he asked a pair of questions. The first one was, if I go crazy with my timeline and I want all of the clips in the timeline basically on one timeline, how can I achieve this? So he's got a whole bunch of layers, and he just wants to put them all down onto one. So let me open up my second timeline here. So let's say it's like this, right? He's gone crazy, meaning he's just stacked a bunch of clips, and we got a title in there and some other things. I've just set up a random assortment of stuff. And he's just saying, how can I get all of these clips just to be on one timeline? Which what he was referring to is the primary storyline. He kind of wants one track here. So there's two ways that you can do this or achieve this. The first is you can click on one of the clips, and then on your keyboard you can do Option, Command, and the down arrow. And what that'll do is it'll take that clip and it overrides it down onto the primary storyline. So I could do that with this one. Maybe I select these and we'll do down arrow as well. And notice it's dropped everything down onto the primary storyline here and overrid whatever was there. So it actually erased those clips. So that's one way to do that, but most of the time that's not actually what you want, because that might get rid of a clip or something that you had there. So we can do Command Z. I'm going to undo those last couple steps here to get to this view. So what I'd actually recommend is do Command A for all, select all, and then Option G to combine these into a compound clip. Again, name this clip, whatever you want to call this whole group of clips there, and say OK. And now what you have is you have one track. This timeline looks really clean, looks really good. If you want to, you can double click on it. It opens up the compound clip so you can see everything. We know we're in the compound clip because it shows the name of the compound clip here. And if you want to go back outside of that clip, just hit the left arrow to go back a step, and you have your whole grouping there. So that's usually what I recommend doing to clean up your timeline. Do select all, Command A, Option G. Command A, select all, Option G, combine them into a compound clip. And then his second question, he asked, if I marked a clip on the timeline with the range selection tool, how can I cut away what's around it and keep the selection? So that's a great question. So the range selection tool, if you hit your tools menu, is this one right here in the middle. You can just hit the